Hey, finally, you're awake. I was kind of scared you were going to sleep all night. I wanted to have fun, but I had to wait. But it's okay, because you're awake now. I thought I hit you too hard with the car. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hit you that hard. I'm not used to driving. I stepped on the gas too hard. But it's okay, you should be fine. Anyways, let me introduce you to myself. Since I don't want you to know my name, just call me Ghost. That sounds like something I'd like to be remembered by. A ghost. Now, you're probably wondering, what am I doing here? I would ask that myself too. Well, you can say I'm a psychopath. I like to torture things. Growing up, used to like to torture little things like insects at first. And then it evolved to bigger animals. Things like squirrels, mice. Eventually, it led up to bigger things, like raccoons. And just recently, a cat. I don't know what it is, but I feel something with full adrenaline run through my body. And let's just say animals didn't make me feel good anymore. I needed to move on to bigger and more exciting things. So that's why you're here. I want to try out my, how would you say? I want to try what I learned on the animals. I want to see how you would react. Please, don't make too much noise, as my parents are upstairs. Yeah, no worries. But they probably won't hear you even if you scream. You want to know why? For the last 10 years, I've been putting insulation on the ceilings of the basement. Yeah. And you're in a cube that I build. It's a sound barrier, so nothing gets past this cube. I can step out of this and I can look at you from the inside, from the outside in, but you can't see me. So I'll be watching you all night, but you won't see me. Now, that's a little bit too much about me. Let's go ahead and start, shall we? I'm so sorry. You're gonna want to have to close your eyes. Or, you know what? Take this. Put it in between your mouth like this. Oh, God. Bite down on it. Bite down on it. God. Now, you're probably wondering why. Why do you want me to bite down on that? Let me explain. I'm gonna break your finger. 3, 2. Oh my God. Don't cry. I don't like to see people cry. Wow. That was a lot harder than an animal. That's fine. Your finger's broken, so we might as well cut it off, no? I have a sharp knife over here. What do you say? Should we just cut it off? Look, it's dangling. I think I should cut it off. don't worry, it won't hurt that much. Besides, you'll probably bleed out. Or the shock will probably make you not feel anything. Who knows? Let's see. There. Clean cut. Oh no, you're bleeding out. Hold on. Let me go ahead and wrap this quickly. There, perfect. I learned that in school. Believe it or not, I went to medical school. That's how I know how to keep you alive without you dying too quick. Alright, now let's go ahead and cut your fingers off. I have this corroded scissor that I found from an antique store. And you know, it's huge, and I thought this would work perfectly on your fingertips. So let's go ahead and try this here. No. Shh. Stay quiet. I don't want to hear any more of your screaming. Although my parents upstairs cannot hear you, I do not like it when you scream. Do you understand? Perfect. All right. So let's go ahead. Wow, that was challenging. These scissors aren't that effective on a person. I guess it's our skin. It's too thick and our bones are too strong. But at the end I was able to cut completely off. So that's fine with me. Don't look at me like that. I said don't look at me like that. That's what I thought. Sit. Alright. Let's use this again. Let's cut off your other thumb. There we go. Alright, let me grab this rope. It's tied around your arm so that you don't bleed out to death, because I want to still have a bit of fun with you. There we go. Perfectly sealed. You're not going anywhere. Not unless I tell you to. Anyways. Look at that. You know what? Since we're here, should we just take off all of your fingers? Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let's see how sharp this knife is. There we go. The other one. Perfect. I'm tired, I'm not going to lie. That is extremely tiring. There we go. That's it for now. You have a couple fingers left, but I think I'll use my scissors. Here we go. There we go. Okay. That does the job. Perfect. Alright. Now let me go ahead and cut all your hair off. There, look at that. Looking much better. Your hair was too long anyways. There we go. Perfect. Now, we're probably gonna have to burn those fingertips off so that we can prevent any sort of infection and more bleeding because the rope won't hold. So, let me think. You're probably going to make too much noise if I burn them while you're awake. So you know what? Drink this. Here. Take these pills. Swallow them. Perfect. Look at that. I like it when you listen. That's good. I want to keep you alive for the next session. You should be drowsy. Don't fight it. Fall asleep. Don't fight it. Allow your eyes to close. Your body feels heavy. Your limbs heavy as well. Fall asleep. When you wake up, I'll be there again. Hey baby. I'm glad to see that you're awake. Look, I brought you some food. I thought you would be hungry. You're not hungry? Why are you looking away? Okay. You don't want food? Or you just don't want to look at me? Well, I want to let you know. Looking away won't make things better. So, it's better that you enjoy the moment because it's just you and me here now. And this is a new chapter of our lives. Now, I know you probably don't like how you got here. Neither do I. But it's complicated. Life is complicated, right? That's what they say. Now, you know, we've been friends for how long now? 3 years? It took me 3 years to build up the courage to finally get to this moment. Since the time I had laid eyes on you, I was imagining where we are now. Just you and me enjoying a nice meal. Like this. Here, I even have some candles. Let me go ahead and light them. There we go. Look at that. We have ambient lighting. We have a nice meal in front of us. And the two most perfectly matched people in the world. It's funny how life works. It's like we were meant to be together, as if the stars aligned. Now, you may not like me now, you may not like me tomorrow, but you'll learn to love me. Don't worry, with time, I'll be extremely patient with you. I'll take my time with you and I won't get mad, I promise. Just as long as you don't scream, kick me, or hurt me. You see, I've been patient with you. I haven't touched you. I haven't hurt you. I'm holding you against your will right now, but that'll change because in a few weeks, even in a few days, hopefully, you won't be here against your will. You'll be enjoying this moment with me, these nice romantic times. Watch, you'll see. In a few days or in a few weeks, you'll laugh back at what's happening right now. You'll probably be regretting that you didn't enjoy the first dinners and moments with me like you should have. But it's alright. That's how it is. I won't hold any sort of resentment towards you. I'll be patient because that's who I am. Now, in case you forgot, we were co-workers just a few days back. Now, you're with me, and as you can see around the room, there's pictures of you because I've been obsessed. I would look at your Instagram photos, I would look through your Facebook, I would go through all your old photos and I would capture them because this is how I think about it, okay? It's moments that you've had without me. So what I did is I printed all those photos where I was not part of your life. I sat down on my chair, just like this, lied back, and just thought how different your life would be if I was there with you in that photo. How our lives would be so much more different. You understand? Anyways, if you don't mind, old habits die hard. I'm sorry. I know you never liked that I smoked. I'd hear you complain about me in the lunchroom, but I'm sorry, you know. It's how I deal with stress, and right now I'm feeling super stressed. It's not because of you or the situation, it's more because of me. I just don't know how to act around you now. I'm a little shy, you could say. Because, you know, the past 3 years I was just thinking about so many things I'd tell you, so many ideas and goals that I have for us, and for some reason right now I'm completely blank. Can you imagine that? But it's fine, you know, you'll get used to me. I've waited for this moment and we're finally here. I even have this little ring that I want you to put on, but I'm not going to force it on you. You can put it on whenever you want. Alright? I'll leave it right here. Let's see. Right there. You can grab it with your hand if you'd like, or you can ask me. Now, the food's gonna get cold. I'd really appreciate it if you did not waste it, as we're gonna be on a tight budget. Why? Because we're going to be hiding from the authorities, because obviously someone's looking for you, your family, your ex-boyfriend, because now you're with me. So we need to lie low, and we're gonna have to budget because I can't work right now because they're looking for me. But don't worry, things are gonna get better. My plan is to get out of here. Hey, you're finally up. I was scared. I thought you weren't going to wake up in a long time. I thought I put too much powder into your drink. I know what, I'm so sorry. I'm so impolite. This isn't the way to introduce myself. How's your head, by the way? Oh, let me go ahead and check it out. Let me see. looks better than last night. You were fighting not to get into my van, and you banged your head on the door when I was trying to put you inside. Here, let me give it a little kiss. My mom always gave me kisses when I got hurt, and it always made me feel a lot better. There, you should be feeling a lot better now. Anyways, let me introduce myself, formally at least. My name is Christopher, and I've been stalking you for the last 3 years now. Can you imagine? I've been a fan of you since you started running near my neighborhood. I still remember the first day I laid my eyes on you. I was washing my dishes, and I looked out the window, and I saw you running by. Your blonde hair and blue eyes, it just caught my attention immediately. But also, the way you, I don't know, gracefully just ran with so much confidence and so much style. I loved it. I still remember to this day what you were wearing. Your entire outfit was black, and you were running with your pink running shoes. I thought a lot about you ever since that day, you know. I was sad because I hadn't seen you for so many days after that. I thought you disappeared. And it wasn't until 2 months later I saw you running again, and this time I took note of the time that you ran by my home in hopes that next time I could know when to look out. And thankfully for me, you were there the next day at the exact same time. Over the months, I started to take notes of your running routine. I must even give you credit. I started to get so much healthier because I started to run. I started to run so I could slowly jog behind you and map out your entire running route. After I had your running route mapped out, I followed you home one night, and I stayed outside, hiding near the trees, watching you, fantasizing being there with you and living with you. Anyways, I soon found out that on Fridays, you like to regularly party. And party hard, I might add. And this is where I saw my opportunity to make you mine. I knew that you liked heading out to the bar that was 10 minutes away from your home. You often went there with your friends from college, and that's where I came in. I took that opportunity, and all the stars aligned perfectly for me, and my plan went exactly how I wanted it to. Except for that head injury of yours, I'm so sorry. I was at the bar and I was waiting for you to come and get a refill. And that's where we met. We spoke for some time and I charmed you. And you agreed to come back home with me. Once we got home, I gave you a drink. And I put some sleeping pills in it, which allowed me to tie you up and have you here with me at this very moment. Now, you may have thought I brought you home because I found you attractive and wanted to have relationship with you. But no, that is not what I want. You see, I'm a little bit different. I like to torture. I promise I won't hurt you too much, and I won't kill you or anything like that. I just want to have some fun. Here, let me put this over your mouth. Perfect. That way you don't make too much noise because I have some neighbors upstairs. And trust me, I don't want to wake them up. They're really annoying. Anyways, let me make sure these ropes that are tied around your arms are secure. Perfect. Let me know if you can move. No. Perfect. Now, let's start with that beautiful hair. Tell me, how long have you been growing them for? I'm sorry, I forgot. You can't speak. Show me with your fingers. How many years? 6 years. Wow, that's long. Well, you know what? I really like cutting hair, so let me go ahead and cut it for you. Look how pretty you look. Hey, don't cry. I said don't cry. I told you. I don't want you to make any noise. I don't like seeing you cry. Stay quiet. The more you cry, the harder I will go. Now, let me put this bag over your head. You can't breathe, right? That's good. That's what you get for not listening to me. There. Breathe a bit. Wow. Look at your pretty little fingers. I'm a little tempted to cut them off. Let's see. Ooh. Okay, you know what? No, I won't cut them all off. Let me just cut the pinky off. Alright. Don't you worry. They're so pretty. You know what? I'll preserve them. I'm gonna put them in this plastic bag. I'm gonna put some ice and I'll put it in the freezer. That way, when you go to the hospital, they can reattach them for you. Now, let me cut you some more. I just got this knife actually from Japan. They say the top sushi chefs use this to cut sushi, and they make precious cuts. Very precious. The precision on these is extreme. Listen to that. They say in Japan they make the sharpest and best knives. Now, are they lying? I don't know. Let's find out. I'm just gonna cut you a little. Does that hurt? Yeah. I'm sorry. some salt on it. Oh, don't move, and don't cry, I told you. Don't make me slap you one more time. Hey, don't. I told you not to cry. Now I gotta pull out another tool that may not feel too good. And you're making too much noise. Recently got this for Christmas, and I've been wanting to use it for a very long time. Let's see, how does this work? Perfect. Now, let's see. Okay. Let's adjust the settings. Okay. All right. Perfect. Let me make sure that that's all working perfectly. Let me see if it